watching Let's Chat.
Hi, I'm so thankful you're tuning in this morning to Let's Chat. I'm Andy Santoro filling in for Chip Chapman. I'm excited today to have some gentlemen with Cheddar Box Cafe. They are a restaurant off of Shallowford Road, Cheddar Box Cafe, 6801 Shallowford Road. I'm standing here with
Brandon Ellis.
Hi, Brandon Ellis. Thanks for joining us today. This looks delicious and my mouth is watering.
Thank you, thank you.
So talk to me about what you're making today. Is this a new recipe?
Well, no, this is something that we do periodically on our menu. Not often, but sometimes we have leftover brisket at the end of the shift. So, you know, we figured we'd find out a way to reuse it and make it still have the quality that our customers are used to. So we're making egg rolls.
Oh.
We take the brisket after sauteing some bell peppers and onions. Use some of our SPG, which you can find at our shop or on our website.
Oh, fun. Is this oil or butter, or what are you
This is
sauteing?
a little bit of Kerrygold butter.
Yummy.
We
best.
pretty much use a little bit of that or some white truffle olive oil.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, white
That
truffle
tastes
olive oil
delicious.
has a really good taste to it.
So I understand smoking meats is a talent, some may say a gift, inspired by God. So talk to me about your smoking meats tricks, or if it's a secret.
So for me, the main thing is keeping the temperature consistent.
Okay.
When the temperature fluctuates, it throws off the cooking time and even the texture of the meat. The meat needs a consistent temperature, whether you're doing a hot and fast cook or a low and slow cook, it needs to be consistent. You know, with meats that are more expensive, like briskets and butts, you want to go lower and longer, especially if you're just getting into it. You want to keep your temperature somewhere around 200 to 225 and just keep an eye on it. That's what I would say. But yeah, it's really trial and error. You know, you want to get to know your grill before you start cooking expensive stuff.
Were you taught this in your family? Where did you learn how to do this?
So I watched my uncle. You know, my uncle and my granddad, they fooled around with raising hogs and tobacco.
Oh.
So I kind of watched him a little bit. But my uncle would, you know, he'd smoke a lot of pork around the holidays. And just watching him and hanging out, and, you know, after relocating to Chattanooga, you know, I couldn't find any consistent barbecue. You know, you'd go places, and when one person would work, it would be good. When another person would work, it wouldn't. Or, you know, they would close down and go out of business and reopen years later.
Right.
And it was just, I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I just started cooking my own. And using the flavors that I was used to. And from there, friends would ask me to throw them a slab of ribs on the 4th when I would do mine. And a buddy of mine opened up a brewery and invited me to bring my grill down, Joe with Heaven and Ale.
Okay.
And I started cooking on the side of his building, and started out with something simple like chicken. You know, chicken and burgers. If you can master chicken and burgers, then, you know, you can move up. But until you can get that right, I wouldn't suggest doing much of anything else.
Well, speaking of the success you're experiencing, I understand you have plans to grow, and you're growing. Can you talk to me about that?
Yes, ma'am. So, you know, we've got a couple of food trucks right now, and we're really trying to hone in on what we want to accomplish with our Shallowford Road location. Right now, we have an outdoor patio. We're working on getting a walk-up, carry-out window type situation going on. And, you know, everything that we do, the whole goal is for it to trickle into our catering. Our catering is something that we definitely enjoy doing as well. You know, catering weddings, corporate events, birthday parties, and festivals. You know, the festivals allow us to travel outside of Chattanooga and, you know, showcase our food, you know, around people that don't really know us. So it's one thing for people to buy your food because they like you, but when you can go somewhere and your food has to speak for itself, you know, it's a whole nother ball game.
Well, what seems to be a crowd favorite, and what do you specialize in?
We specialize in brisket, pulled pork, ribs, wings. But our brisket is definitely our biggest seller.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is your personal favorite to eat or cook?
I love wings.
Oh, yes.
I
Me
eat
too.
smoked wings at some point every day. So that by far is my favorite. You know, ribs, you know, it kind of boils down to, this is a little bit of queso that we put in here after it cooks down to give us that Philly steak and cheese kind of feel.
Oh, yes.
But ribs, anything that I'm cooking and I look at and I'm like, this looks extremely good.
Well, this
you know.
looks amazing, and my mouth is watering. I'm going to try not to drool all over it. So where can our viewers find you? Because I can assure everyone watching, this is mouth-watering looking cheesesteak with brisket, you said?
Yes, ma'am.
And these brisket egg rolls?
Yes, ma'am.
Where can people try these?
So you can come to our shop, 6801 Shallowford Road. We're open Wednesday through Saturday. Wednesday we're open 11 to 3. We're just open for lunch. And then Thursday we're open to 7. And Friday and Saturday we're open to 8. Now those times are based on inventory.
Sure.
You know, sometimes people come in the morning and wipe us out because they had a caterer back out or something like that. So as long as we got the inventory, those are the hours. But yeah, come and see us for sure.
Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope to steal a bite during our break.
Okay.
And you just saw Chatterbox Cafe at 6801 Shallowford Road. Thank you for joining us. Come and find Mr. Ellis when you have a chance.
All right, thanks, guys.